You never see me out of this shit, bro.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Welcome to episode 1 of Sunday Mic'd Up.
Did you clap?
We didn't clap,
No,
But I think
we
we
did the
can-
hum. The
Oh,
hum's
but
good
The
enough.
hum, the
You
action.
reckon that's
and
good
that.
enough?
That was sick,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
That was
Yeah,
sick,
no,
right?
I'm
That was
not-
sick, right,
I'm
boys?
sync with
Yeah,
that.
that was
It would have been
that
good
was
if we were on the same
same
phone.
pitch, honestly.
Alright.
Same pitch,
Nice,
but
nice.
We're working it. We're working on it.
no, one of us at a time. One of us at a time.
Alright.
Oh my god.
What was that?
And
It was
then-
so
and then we'll
janky.
stop at the same time as well.
Go left to right. Right to left.
The deep.
Deep, you said?
Deep.
Right to left. It went me, Nate,
Yeah, right.
Jimmy,
No,
and then
this
No, I
way,
didn't
this
go.
way. No.
I was waiting for him to
No,
go.
yeah, I couldn't get
Okay,
right.
go.
don't go
Fine.
immediately.
Go fine.
Like wait like 2 seconds.
Wait.
You have to like go for a while. Get ready,
Oh, you can't do
Last
it.
attempt.
Right,
Last
okay.
attempt. All right.
Come on.
Jimmy, this time Jimmy starts.
All right. No, we can't do it.
You know what? Alright, let's just get on with it.
Right.
All right.
Episode 1.
2, 1.
No,
Begin.
we're using all of that. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm using all that.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're going again.
That was good. That was good.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Anyway, let's get back on topic. There is something I'd like to discuss. We're all Asian here. Let's not be afraid to
Oh.
admit it.
There's an
Some of us.
I'm clearly Jamaican. I don't know what you're on about.
There's an
You're
imposter.
Jamaican.
Yeah. Can't you?
Well, no, you're not, mate. Embrace it. You're Asian.
I'm sorry.
Come
You're Asian.
on.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're Asian, Jimmy. Embrace it. You, on the other hand, are Asian. Except no, but like
No, let's be
we
real.
all are Asian.
Yeah,
right?
but let's be real here. Who's actually been to the
Been to what?
motherland?
Oh.
The
Wait.
motherland.
Your motherland or ours?
Hey, my mother's land.
Oh
the
man.
mother's land.
Jimmy, have
Wait,
you?
you've been to?
Yeah.
You've been there?
Well, I was
We've-
born there.
We've all been to the mother's
shit.
land.
Was he born there?
I was
Yeah,
born
he was
there.
born there.
Oh,
Were you
shit.
born there?
Yeah.
I haven't been to the motherland.
Alright, well,
No way.
No joke. No joke.
I
I
didn't
have
know
not
you were
been.
born
Oh
Yeah, well-
shit.
Where were you
Yeah.
born?
We've got to go one
I
day
was
to
born
the
in Phnom
mother's land.
Penh.
Oi!
The
Yo,
capital.
no,
Oi!
You gotta beep that. You gotta beep that out.
You gotta beep that out.
Yeah,
We haven't revealed that shit yet.
Nah, it's
What do you
redacted.
mean, bro?
Yeah, you gotta
We
beep
don't
that
know
out,
we're
bro.
Alright, redacted.
Redacted. We beeped that out.
Redacted. The capital of redacted.
Well, we beeping it out, but it's all good.
Alright, but I do want to kind of throw a softball here.
Curveball.
We're all Asians living in Australia. I kind of want to like delve in. How do we all grow up? What are our experiences? So like, I guess I can kind of start here. Well, Anthony and I both went to the same school, so we went to a pretty white dominant school, I'd say. Not like not
Yeah,
that
same.
Is there anything wrong with that?
not yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. It was just well,
We were just
in my
different.
case, there was only really 2 Asians in the entire grade. Yes, we did talk about this.
It's a good topic.
But growing up Asian, I was kind of embarrassed being Asian, right? Like I always had a fear of like whenever I had to move to a new class or a sub teacher came in, they would always like botch my name 100%. No teacher so
Yeah,
far
yeah.
has gone on my name right on the first go.
Yeah.
And like that was kind of like I guess like my catalyst. Like I hated growing up Asian. Like why am I Asian, right?
Yeah.
But then like as I sort of progressed through like elementary school, being Asian was like kind of like a trait to me, right? Like it was people loved the fact that I was Asian because I could like joke at myself for being
Yeah,
Asian,
yeah,
right?
for
Like
sure.
stereotypical jokes, right?
Yeah.
Like Asians eat dogs.
Yeah, same actually.
Yeah, yeah. And so so yeah, there was also another Asian in my class, well in my grade. He's not my best friend, Victor. You guys all know Victor, but my, I guess, relationship with him kind of started a bit different than what you'd anticipate. I viewed him as a rival Asian at the start.
It is
He
'cause,
was
like,
he was my rival. Why? Because growing up, being Asian was a trait.
yeah,
Being Asian was a trait. I wanted to be the token Asian in
in the group,
in
right?
like in
In
a
the- in the
white
grade.
majority
Uh-huh.
grade.
Yeah, I feel
That
that.
like that was sick. And so I kind of looked down upon him. Truthfully said, like it's kind of sad, but it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Like what's
No, that's
Wait,
funny
wait.
because like
yeah.
the way you say that is like the token Asian of the white group. It was like since I'm like half white, right?
Yeah.
And like I always hung out with like a bunch of Asians. Like
Yeah.
whenever there was Asians, I would
You were
connect with
the
them
token
immediately.
white.
I was
Yeah.
the token white of the Asian group all the time,
Oy.
all the time. But like
Opposite.
I don't know, it's so weird.
experience.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
But nah, yeah. Growing up, like I was mostly in like Pacific Islander
Yeah.
majority schools.
Yeah.
But then when I got to high school, like yeah, I found like a little niche of Asian friends that I could like really relate to and just like sit in with, and yeah, I definitely became that token white guy in the Asian group. But
What about you,
I don't know.
Jimmy?
What about me?
You the token Asian?
Was I taking? I don't know. I found it like easy to adapt because
Yeah.
honestly, like I was born here and I grew up in a white dominant school, and I don't know. And plus, like there were other Asians in my grade as well, but the thing is, I didn't even hang out with any of them as well. I just hang out with mostly white friends because the stuff that I like to do was what they like to do, like handball, going
Yeah.
to the park and play and stuff. Yeah, but like at the same time, I also grew up, with Asian traits, like staying at home, doing homework, watching
yeah,
anime.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and like I always found it hard to, talk about anime, talk about the stuff I do at home with
True.
them because none of them do that kind of stuff. Like they'll be watching cartoon like Ben 10 and like ABC and stuff. But yeah, I was like, oh
I mean,
man,
Do
like,
you not watch Ben 10?
I did watch Ben 10.
Yeah,
like,
oh,
like,
Ben 10 was
like,
so
like,
good.
But at the
10
same
was so
time,
good.
like it's like I didn't limit to myself to Ben 10. Like,
Yeah,
the thing
yeah.
is, right? And like it wasn't until like I met like literally you guys is when like I actually like started, getting more invested into anime and stuff because like literally,
Yourself.
I
yeah,
feel
being
like-
myself, like
Nah.
talking like
I feel
Anime's
like
sick.
no, I feel like a thing we're missing here is like something that we all definitely shared in common was like not to reveal too much about our ethnicity, but we all definitely went to the temple a lot when we were younger,
yeah,
like just for
The
family
temple?
reasons,
Temple.
and like religious reasons.
Yeah.
So,
definitely.
yeah, like when we were younger, we'd all just like randomly hang out at the temple at like New Year's and stuff.
I do not remember
How do
any.
you remember that?
I don't
I
remember,
remember that.
How do you
We
remember
hang
that?
out at the temple.
What do you
one time.
mean? Like
No, like not
I never hung out with you guys.
no,
No,
not
with you guys.
the same temple. When I was living in Sydney, I always went to the temple there.
yeah,
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
met
yeah.
all my
Cousins.
redacted ethnicities, relatives
at the
at the
temple.
temples.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
like
yeah.
that's just where the family gathered.
Yeah.
But no, I was gonna say it was like an interesting point you brought up earlier, Rudy, about like people butchering your name, and because
Oh
like
my goodness.
no, because like it's weird because like you're like fully Asian, I guess, ethnicity wise,
What?
and no, but the thing is like, cause like I'm half, right, but then like
Yeah.
my last name is hyphenated with like half my English name and half like my
Is that what that is?
Redacted name.
yeah.
Ah.
If you will.
Redacted
Yeah.
name, yeah.
Ethnic name.
Redacted ethnicity's name, yeah. So like, so growing up, like, even though it's on my birth certificate that like they're both hyphenated, like I always had that option of like, which last name should I remove? Should I
Yeah.
remove the English last name and like embrace my Asian side, or should I remove the Asian last name and like make my life that tiniest bit easier?
Yeah.
And like that was honestly kind of a struggle growing up. Like, it was like definitely gave me a little bit of an identity crisis.
Yeah.
I was like, which side should I reject?
Yeah.
I'm like, do I embrace it or do I make my life easier? And I don't know. I've embraced it till this day
Why did you want to? Why did you have that thought of getting rid of?
because
Yeah.
like it always caused confusion because I look like a white guy.
Yeah. Okay, but like.
So then like every time someone saw my last name, they're like, what is that? Like, where are you from? Like, They're like, oh, like which parent is like Asian and stuff, like what exact country, and like, cause we're not like because we're like a kind of a minority ethnicity.
Yeah.
Like not many people know where our country is.
Yeah, right.
So
that's
it's like
true.
I would always have to explain it, and it's just like sometimes it gets sieved, man.
China? You know, from
China?
China?
Is that near
Not
China?
Japanese.
Is it Chinese? No, but yeah, it was like I don't know. It's not a struggle, but it's just like an interesting thing to note.
How was your, like, what do you identify with, really? Do you sort of, consider yourself more Asian than white? Because
I definitely consider myself more Asian because like I've grown up in like that atmosphere, like religiously.
Yeah.
And like all my family's been Asian. Like I've grew up around because I grew up around like Asian elders, so that culturally, I'm more like adapted to like that culture. And it's just like it's more what I'm more familiar with.
Yeah.
So and like because like from my Australian side, like I don't have much family. I don't have any family really from my
Who
Australian
do you
side.
have
No one.
from your dad's side?
No one. There's literally no one.
Literally no one.
No one here. Like no cousins.
No one here or no one?
No one at all.
Does he not have?
He
any?
doesn't have siblings. He's like no cousins. No one. Literally no one.
Really?
Yeah, like really no one.
Did he just not keep in contact with them, or?
I think he had like one cousin that was close, but like lost contact ages ago. But he has no siblings. Like my grandparents died when I was young, so there was like no one from a white side.
Damn. So you're just like.
I was like straight Asian.
Yeah.
But then
yeah, but
no one thought I was Asian. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, he's a white kid.
If I saw him randomly, I would think he's
white guy.
Yeah.
I would never think that he's Asian.
But like, yeah, I grew up pretty Asian. I grew up
Yeah.
really close to my grandparents and stuff on my Asian
Your mom's side.
Yeah.
You're not Asian in my eyes. Fully Asian.
Yeah. That's right.
Don't worry
That's
about
right,
it.
man.
Like,
No.
what do you think like some other problems like you guys grew up with like being Asian?
Stereotypes.
Stereotypes?
Stereotypes was the
Yeah.
worst.
Right,
Yeah,
especially
definitely. Yeah.
Eating dogs,
People
bro.
assuming you're
Smart.
Chinese.
Yeah,
Do
that
you-
one.
Do you eat?
Yeah. Dogs. Animals
Yeah,
that
like-
household
say it.
animals.
Yeah, stuff
Yeah.
like, why you're always asleep and stuff like that shit.
Open your
I
eyes.
never had that.
Yeah,
I never had that.
I always had those, alright. Like, especially the ones with like, if you wear glasses, like growing up, like
Yeah.
they really accentuate, like make your eyes smaller than they appear to be. I don't know. I reckon they do.
Yeah, but
Like-
didn't you grow up in Sydney?
Yeah, I grew up in Sydney.
Wouldn't it be like a lot of Asians in Sydney though?
Yeah, but like the primary school I went to was white dominated. Like it wasn't until when I moved, like, when I got to high school, when that was like when all the like ABGs and shit.
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
I
good.
fucking left. I left our life like early as I only spent a year with them anyway. And then I moved to Queensland, went to an all Pacific Islander, Māori school, and most of my best friends now are all Māori.
You're one of the boys now.
I'm one of the boys now, right?
Basically, Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Pretty much, honestly. when I shave my head.
My
Same, yeah.
upcoming in Australia, it was never bad at all. I don't know what. It's like growing up, I never thought myself to be different from the others. I didn't really care about the fact that I was Asian or whatever. I never thought about it too much. The only thing I was self-conscious about was bringing like my dad's food to school, and like I would like he would make me some good ass sandwiches, but there's just be
You'd be
some weird stuff in there, and I
Yeah,
never
you-
took like my dad's cooking or anything until like I got into high school. But yeah, even in primary school, when I would take like some lunch that my dad made for me, I would eat it after school because I didn't want to
Yeah, I
to
get
bring it
that.
out.
There
'Cause
was
I was just like, yeah.
no, there was like this one time when in primary school I was like, I don't know, I was a really shy kid, like super shy kid. Like I don't know, it was like partly insecurity, mostly just like massive anxiety. But yeah, like when I was sometime in primary school, like my mum, she forgot like my lunch or something one day, and then like in the middle of the day, like she brought me this lunch, and it was like it was, I don't know, like
What was it?
I was super grateful and super happy for it, but then she got like this Asian tea drink, and I was like, oh, right, like I don't know, for some reason it was just like hurt me so bad to like have like something like Asian as a lunch,
What?
and I was just like, something's wrong with this. Like in my mind, I'm like, I shouldn't be like this. So
Yeah.
like from that point on, like it was probably from that point on, or like a little older than that, where I just realized I was like, I'm having too much of an identity crisis right now.
Yeah.
Like I need to go one way or the other, or like I'm just gonna break myself apart. And like
Did you is this still the same recording? It says 54 minutes.
It's just added on.
It's all good. Don't worry. Like we can all just cut it in the middle. Yeah.
True. Sorry, no, what were you saying?
Yeah, and like
We
I don't
gotta
know.
cut that out.
Like I had like Asian friends in primary school. Like I had like a pretty diverse friend group in primary school, even though it was like mostly Pacific Islander. Like I had like other Cambodian friends, I had like Indian friends and stuff. But there's just like I don't know. I had like a real identity crisis growing up, to be honest. But
Redacted.
Redacted.
what?
Indian friends.
No, but yeah.
Nah, yeah, that's pretty true though. I guess my friend group is pretty diverse too. Actually, not really. There's like two Australian Europeans, 2 Asians. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I guess like sort of like growing up though, like there was a phase in me where I stopped being embarrassed of being Asian, right? And then I sort of embraced it, right? Because like growing up, I didn't like my name. It was like people always botched it, and then when people did like mess it up, it would always bring like attention to me, and like I hated that. I really didn't like being the center of attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
And then but yeah, like growing up, realizing I did like my name. I love my name. It's so unique.
Right.
You probably won't find it anywhere else.
So, yeah.
And then Victor, the one friend I looked down upon, I started to like celebrate him instead of just like hating on
his
him.
rival.
Yeah. So rejecting.
And then yeah. And then like after like I sort of I guess accepted him, it was then that I realized, wow, we relate in so many ways. Why was I such a
Yeah.
dickhead back then?
No, I get that.
But yeah. I love being Asian now.
Yeah.
Like,
For sure, it was like. What was I gonna say?
it was like,
I was
What
like,
I was gonna say, dude.
what was it like?
what was it like?
Oh yeah, no, like, because I had that last name like issue early on. I had that mini identity crisis. Like as you grow older, you learn to accept it as like a part of your identity.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, exactly.
it's like this is me. Like even if
exactly.
some people are like, oh, it's not like the most mainstream thing ever. It's like
Yeah.
it's unique to me.
Yeah, it is.
And it's like, yeah, and definitely like that last name was like, it was like a shift in my mindset. It was like,
Yeah.
it became a part of me that I was like, oh, I can be proud of. I can say
Yeah.
that like, I have this part of my culture that like I don't have to be like. It's
Yeah.
not like ashamed. It's more just like the confusion of people like not understanding like where you're coming from.
Yeah.
It's like it's too annoying to like explain every time.
Yeah, it is annoying. It is annoying being asked like, oh, where are you from?
Yeah,
"You
where
from
is
China?
that? Like, where
Is
is
that
that?
near China?
Oh, I've never heard of that.
China?
Korea.
China?
No
Yeah,
one in
basically.
Korea.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, we're like,
Do you speak Asian, Rudy? By the way.
Of course I speak.
Oh yeah.
Asian.
Nah, yeah. Doesn't
speak
every Asian speak Asian?
Yo.
They
say that to
they
Jimmy?
some variation of Asian.
No, what's up,
Anyways.
Jimmy?
No,
What's up?
that was
Nah,
dumb. Get out of
what
here.
happened to
no,
Jimmy?
no.
you guys
Why
can
you
keep
doing
talking.
that?
I'll be in the corner.
That's
and-
inside,
Alright,
Jimmy.
Jimmy, open
Open
up
up,
your
Jimmy.
heart, baby.
No,
What's
like
up,
I just
what's up?
wanted to ask as well, like, you know, other than, you know, the hard things growing up Asian, what are some good things growing up Asian you reckon like that you're grateful for being Asian is?
Bro, everything.
the large
Everything.
the large network of family.
Yeah, basically, this super
Yeah.
extended family.
That's true.
Yeah.
Growing up around with all my cousins, it was nice.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know, playing Minecraft all together.
Honestly, like, I feel like earlier on, like being different isn't something to easily accept in yourself. Like,
For sure.
like culturally, it's like you're so different to everyone else. But then like later on, when you realize it, you're like actually glad that you grew up more unique than.
You're happy
other
about
people.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear like
exactly.
you hear stories from like your more less cultured friends, and you're like, what the heck? Like, why'd you grow up like that? But yeah, I don't know. It's definitely like something to be grateful for. and cherished.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I, Jimmy, well, you brought up the question.
Oh,
What
Yeah, what are some good
what
things,
other
Jimmy?
things like were good growing up Asian?
I don't know, if this is like an Asian thing, or is it something that, my parents just really like push onto me? But, like growing up, like, learning to respect everyone, yeah, I don't know, because like definitely like, being courteous to like everyone, showing respect to
Elders.
women, elders,
Yeah.
and like, a lot of kids, like,
Yeah, they don't.
yeah,
show
they
respect
don't
to
get, they
everyone.
don't go learning that stuff, they go up like, looking down on other races just because of their parents and stuff, and that really like leads to bullying and everything, because like,
yeah, that's true.
yeah, I definitely been bullied when I was younger because I was Asian. But I don't let that keep me down. I don't let that make me hate myself for that shit, because I don't. I love being Asian, and that's
Yeah.
that. And like even one time I did, just for me being me, being nice, being nicer than like the majority of the people in my grade. I got like the community service award just for being me.
What?
I know.
What?
I was like,
Personality comes.
You
out.
really-
yeah, I'm like, I didn't even do anything special. I was just, always like nice to everyone. I always cared about everyone, and that's just, I don't know. That was, me being Asian. That was the reason why. But like, I don't know. Like a lot, I just did what my mom, like my dad, always told me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think like fundamentally, a lot of Asian kids grow up with like mad discipline, right?
yeah,
Like, mad
definitely,
respect.
definitely.
Like you'll never find an Asian an Asian kid acting up. Okay.
Yeah.
Occasionally there will be.
Occasionally,
Of course,
there are
of
some
course, there's
cases.
those outliers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like one thing a lot of us can relate to is the how other non-Asians openly disrespect other people, especially their parents, right?
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
like when you see that and then you talk to your other Asian friends, you're like,
Like-
bro, what?
Yeah.
How did they grow up?
Okay, this is an important like clarification though. Like, is this like I wonder if you guys think it's because it's Asian or if you think it's because it's like first generation immigrants. Because like I feel like I've seen that common theme spread across like other immigrant like ethnicities, like
Yeah.
No,
like
no, yeah.
African, like
Yeah.
Indian. Like I've definitely seen that.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, like I feel like it's been so ingrained into like people's heads that it's like Asians are like super disciplined.
Yeah.
And like it's hard to see that like it's more of a immigration thing in general.
I just think it's like a cultural thing, really,
Mm.
right? Like Asians are super friendly. Like Japan,
That's true. That's very true.
Japan's like a friendly ass country, even though
Mhm.
probably their history didn't really
Yeah, historically, I mean,
doesn't really reflect.
We're not here to talk about the
I
history.
mean, we
though.
don't,
We don't
that's,
talk
that's in
about
the
it
past, bro.
We're like anime and maid waifus now, and cat waifus.
Made cafes, bro.
All
Who would have
weebs.
thought, bro? Like comparing the history of Japan.
Yeah, the total 180 flip. I mean, there was like
It's good, though.
there was an event though.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Of
America.
the,
the whole thing with the
the event. Hey,
Ooh.
that was too real.
Hey, sorry, man. Sorry. But yeah. I mean, we're not history nerds or anything. We don't know
Yeah.
much, but as far as Asian culture goes,
You know what's cool about Asian culture? You'll
What's that?
find in like literally every Asian culture, there is like a lot of common traits, right? There's like the hierarchy, right? When you refer to like an elder, it's always different depending on their gender as well, right?
yeah.
And that reflects to like basically every other Asian culture too, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And plus taking off your shoes in the house.
Yeah, that's the main rule. Never wear your shoes in the house, especially in an Asian house, honestly.
You know, my first time going to like one of my white friends' houses, and seeing everyone had their
Wearing-
shoes on,
Dude.
Bro,
Like-
not gonna
like
lie,
they're
that,
runners,
that
like-
freaked
like
me
they're
out, honestly.
runners, like their dailies. I was like, bro, what?
The
How do
floor's
you-
getting
how do y'all live
dirty.
like this?
Bro, I know. It's just like, why clean if you're just gonna do that? Like, honestly, why?
No, I was like, it was pretty weird. One of my first experiences with like one of my white friends, I went over to his house, and it was like, he was like one of the only white people I knew that like took their shoes off in their house.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
that's pretty shocking, but like, it's cool to see, to be honest.
Yeah,
feel like
it is.
Just generally, like if they're just chilling in the house like on a regular day,
Yeah, they don't really.
they're not gonna have their shoes on.
Yeah.
But it's like if they were to have like a party or something going
Yeah.
on, they wouldn't take their
Shoes
shoes
on.
off. They'll just walk in like
For sure, yeah.
I feel so bad walking into walking into,
Yeah,
into
like-
my
Townhouse
friend's
and
house.
stuff with shoes on.
Yeah, and I just
Yeah.
I know my shoes aren't like the cleanest things ever, but I'm walking in there and but everyone else is doing it, so
But
I'm
it's
not gonna take
yeah,
off
but
my
it's like,
shoe.
It's hard to like, hard to
Yeah.
like accept it.
Yeah,
You're just like, thinking about it. You're like, oh,
Yeah,
just like
like
bringing all this
like
dirt.
I know what I'm doing and I know I'm walking all over the floor with my shoes, and it doesn't feel right. But then I don't know. You just gotta do it sometimes.
All right, anime.
Anime.
Like when you guys grow up, was anime something to be frowned upon, but now it's celebrated. Now it's like a
Yeah.
quirky trait
Definitely.
to watch anime. Anime is so mainstream now, right?
It is.
yeah,
no, for
very.
sure. Everyone
knows
Honestly,
that.
like
People are more accepting now. They wouldn't have heard that. They
Yeah,
wouldn't
no,
have
for
heard
sure they
that.
wouldn't have heard that.
Jimmy's brother,
what?
I think he's playing game. He's gaming up
He
there.
probably
Yeah, I
plays
just heard
CS:GO.
him rage or something.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Anyway,
No, but
On the topic of anime, what are you guys' favorite animes? Top animes.
because everyone like number one. What's the first one that comes up to your head?
For me,
fuck.
Attack on
Attack.
Titan.
That's what I was about to say.
I love Attack on
I
Titan.
know way.
Attack
I
on
love
Titan.
Attack on Titan.
Bro, One Piece is definitely like top tier. Honestly, like
I respect
if,
that.
If you ever get into One Piece, like
I respect that.
you know, after getting off past that, how many episodes now? Like almost 700. No, like it's like around 700 episodes right now. Like I don't know. It's still always interesting. Like, every episode is always like something new. It's never like repeated.
You had to
Like-
get past episode 700 for it to be good.
No, I'm saying
So
right
you
now.
said-
You have to get past episode 1, bro. Like you can't now.
Jimmy,
don't think-
do you like as a fan of like one of the longest series? Do you ever get worried that like, you know, the author may pass away before the story is finalized?
Aw.
Like
No.
recent example, Berserk.
Did
The author of Berserk
pass
passed away.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. But the story was still uncompleted. Do you ever worry that something like that may happen to like
Like,
such a long series?
but the thing is, like, you didn't know that, but like the author for Berserk did tell his wife about the ending as well.
Really?
Yeah. So
Oh,
she,
like-
so she was able to, like, convey to the people that, like, you know, that illustrated
assistants.
Berserk and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, like, to keep it going. But I don't know if they're choosing to keep it going or not. But I haven't really done my research on that. But I've heard that she
Do
doesn't
you
know.
think she could keep that story going as he would?
Nah.
Would he have wanted to?
Definitely not.
I don't think
no
she
one,
can.
definitely-
For
no
sure
one
not.
definitely.
I don't think
will.
it'll be as good if no disrespect to
Yeah,
her,
but,
but
like-
I don't think she can do it.
But at the same time, like, you know, it is an ending that he came up with, the original author of it. So
Yeah.
you know, fans of the manga would still, like, you know,
Appreciate
accept it,
it.
appreciate it.
That's
You know,
true. That's true.
for what it is.
He does have multiple assistants though. Like
Yeah.
Like proteges.
I did sort of. And that's sort of what I was gonna say. Like I did see a tweet from one of his assistants, and he basically said, "I'll try my best. I'll try my best
Mm.
like,
carry on
to-
the legacy.
to carry on his
Yeah, because
legacy."
like manga assistants do, like, literally, like, help, like, build that stuff with
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Literally, you know, so, like, you know, well, that much time spending with each other, you know, working to make the manga together.
Yeah.
What?
Nate.
Have you guys seen Attack on Titan? Have you seen? Did you finish it?
I have not finished Attack
Did
on
you
Titan.
finish
No.
it?
No.
Oh, that's why you guys
no, I
are.
haven't.
That's why it's on your favorite.
No,
Yeah,
I like
you know,
that.
I'm
My
not
mind's
really into that
blanking.
gruesome
I don't-
stuff.
I don't
What
even
is your
know.
favorite, Nate? Like,
I have no idea, man. Like,
so
whenever I
yours
kinda
is One
think-
Piece.
It's
Ours
it's
is
one
Attack
of my
on Titan.
favorites,
Yeah.
honestly. Like, it's like I'm honestly a rom-com guy, honestly.
Yeah.
My rom-coms, yeah, that's what I
Ain't
grew
no
up with,
judge.
honestly.
I like it.
Back in my days,
sign.
I
Oh.
would watch a lot of rom-com. Like,
Yeah.
that would be my
Okay.
main. Like,
Yeah,
Okay,
literally.
We cannot talk about favorite animes without bringing up JoJo, right?
Listen,
Ah,
bro.
right.
JoJo for me is it's an
is-
interesting series, but I don't think I'd put it in my top 5.
You
Yeah.
won't?
No, like
For
I
sure.
really can't.
What
like,
happened?
It's good, but like it just doesn't get me excited as like Attack on Titan or like maybe Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Like the reason why I love Attack on Titan is this it's a masterpiece in the way that It's able to like create a story, tell a story,
yeah, for
and
sure.
convey a story. I love the political political like battles
Aspect of it.
that like go on. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And like the struggles of like a you know, of like a relatively small, maybe not small, but like it's just the political struggle between the two parties is like such an interesting story that it tells. And I love the fact that a lot of it is planned out for the most parts. Like manga readers who have seen the ending and the additional ending.
There's an additional ending.
It's an additional ending.
Yeah.
How is there an additional?
Not
ending?
really an additional ending, but there were additional pages to the ending. That kind
Like
of
a prologue.
No, like,
it kind of ruined the last 80
Don't give away too much.
chapters,
Oh,
I'd
don't give
wanna
away too much.
say.
No, I would say.
But this sort of does bring up another issue that I sort of want to address. But do you guys believe success can ruin a series?
what do you mean
Success can ruin a story. I've read
I've seen
I've read
it.
a couple series that started off really strong, but because of the
Promised
momentum.
Neverland. What?
Hey.
Oh, are you talking about
The studio botched
the
that,
rush,
right?
the rush to like release a new chapter like each week? Is that what you mean? Like
What is
that kind of momentum, like
Not only
No,
that,
that's
but
what
it's
I
like,
mean.
but it's like as like a manga or an anime progresses, the more traction it gets in like the community, the more like they sort of gear towards pleasing the majority over like sticking to the
the
original.
original
Yeah.
plot. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Like it loses its creative
Yeah,
touch.
yeah.
If it's, I mean, it's not like you can definitely stay very popular and like still keep its originality, but then like it can happen.
That's a hard feat.
Yeah, it can happen when like
It really is a hard feat.
studios they lose their original idea.
When you set a bar so high, it's like it's super hard to keep that consistency, right?
Yeah.
To keep that expectation, especially as you build hype, build a massive fan base.
For sure.
And I sort of feel that like that's sort of my feeling towards like Attack on Titan. It started off so strong,
It started off
man,
really good.
so good, but then I don't want to talk about it.
I think Attack on Titan still was strong. Like
Have you seen the ending?
I haven't seen. I'm so close.
Have you
to
seen
it.
the ending
I'm
and the
I'm
additional
3 chapters
pages?
away.
Everything
ending.
contradicts, like the ending contradicts everything
I don't know what
That-
happens, but like
that
season
that
4,
Aaron has been building for.
season 4 of the anime, I think it's still really good. Like a lot of people-
It is.
A lot of my friends said it was just really boring. There's so much talking. They didn't care about like what they were talking about, like the backstory of the other characters. But
Yeah.
I really liked it, and I don't know why. I think it's because I was just really into Attack on Titan. But I don't
No,
know.
it is like the start of like the paradise versus Miley
Yeah,
arc.
yeah.
I feel like that's sort of like the peak, the peak of the series. But yeah,
I
Nate.
think so too.
I was gonna say one of my top animes has got to be Death Note, because
Death
it's
Note.
such a like mental arithmetic to watch Death Note that it's just like I felt so big brain for some reason.
Is it actually
watching-
good?
You haven't
Like
seen it?
story wise, Death Note's pretty decent. It's half decent.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. It's
not
really
like
good.
the best story you ever come across, but it's pretty good. It's very well constructed.
Mm.
But then like the act of like watching the anime itself and like trying to guess what's gonna happen next is like so like taxing on my brain, and had to like make me focus so hard that it's like
Yeah, right.
it's so fun to watch. Like I don't know, that was like I don't know, a lot of people didn't really like ReZero, but I like ReZero for like a similar reason.
Yeah.
Because it's just like it's an anime that keeps you on your feet, and it's like I don't know, there's originality to it. It's unpredictable.
I'm not gonna lie with you, man. I never felt that way.
Yeah.
I hated ReZero.
A
ReZero
lot
was
of people
wild.
didn't like ReZero.
Really,
I
like
I
it.
I
just
reckon.
didn't.
I reckon it picks up like in that second season. You don't reckon?
I haven't seen the
Well,
second
I
season.
like-
I really
you gotta,
like
first season.
you gotta watch it.
The first time I
it's
watched
so
it-
good, honestly. Like, yeah, go.
The
You
first
go.
time I watched ReZero, it was like it was really good, but I wanted to rewatch it before the new season came out so I could like refresh myself. But then I couldn't get through it. I didn't like it. It just wasn't. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe it's-
honestly, I don't really like it. Eh?
that ain't even
who
yours.
owns this? Oh, I don't even.
Who owns it? Nate, who owns
What?
this?
Oh, that's
Bro,
mine.
who? Oh, is it?
That's
Is
mine,
it?
bro.
You
That's
seen
mine.
ReZero?
Yeah.
Season 2?
Oh, not season
Yeah.
2.
Apparently
Only
season 2
season-
is actually really good though, but
Mm.
I, need
I
to
just
watch
haven't
it.
checked it out.
That's what people say. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it another
Yeah.
chance. But
Yeah.
like I don't know. I find it so hard to watch anime these days. Like my attention span is so low.
I reckon it's
I
just
watch one
time,
episode.
honestly.
honestly. It's
Yeah,
just
for sure. But
Yeah.
Uni's really
I still watch anime.
you know, stop that,
Yeah.
stop that, binge watching life of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like now, working, paying rent. Yeah, I don't barely have time for that kind of stuff. But like, I'm still trying to fit it in.
You still fit in the
I still
manga.
fit in. Manga's different. Manga can you read.
Now
on
I'm
your
a
own time.
ranga.
yeah, manga
Well,
can read
it's the
whenever.
same. You
Now
can
I'm a
watch
manga.
No, it's
whatever.
not. It's not.
Bro,
It's not the
what?
same.
It's
What
not
do
because like what happens is like I feel like for me when I'm watching anime especially I binge super hard, super hard. Like I have to finish an anime within a couple days. But then like yeah, I'll end up sitting there for hours and hours just like watching episodes one after the other. But then when I'm reading, it's like I don't know, like reading it like makes me like into the story more. When I'm watching an anime, it's just like I don't know, it's hard to like pay attention, like keep focused and like stay in that like world.
Yeah.
The world that the anime's been building. But then like with a manga it's just like I don't know, the pacing and everything it's different. It
Manga's
keeps me
so
engaged.
good, man.
Yeah.
I love manga.
You fucking love
I reckon they're both good. Like manga, anime has some things that you'll never be able to see from a manga, like the animations
Oh,
and
yeah,
all
for
that. You know what I mean? Like manga's. I think manga's easier and it's better because like I'm able to get through so much more manga than, but it would take me so long to get through an episode of an anime. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Like
But another thing is like I don't know, we're watching an anime podcast the other day. I don't know if we should say the name, but
Yeah.
it's
on.
something to
Say
do with
it.
rubbish and
We
something to do with tasting.
we can't be saying our rivals. What are you on about?
Yeah, no,
Rivals.
competitors. Our competitors. No, but yeah, they were talking about it. They were bringing up a good point about like how manga can translate over to anime, right? So like fight scenes, for example.
yeah,
Like fight scenes hardly ever play out like real fight scenes in real life would. So like you'll see someone land a punch and then like they'll have like 2 or 3 seconds of dialogue just standing there.
yeah, that's true.
It's
That's
like
true. Like
that
the
never
thoughts-
happens, right? But then like in manga, because like it's frame by frame, like it makes more sense.
Yeah, it does. That's true. That's true.
But then yeah, it translates weirdly across to animes. But then like
anime fight.
but more
scenes.
like action centered animes like that like focus more on like fighting aspects and like martial arts and stuff.
Yeah.
Like the fight scenes are so much more like memorable and impactful because it's just like actual fight scenes.
I feel like that, like what you said just before, like with Noah anime, I think there's less talking or less thinking during like the fight scenes, like with, I don't know, I don't maybe I just don't notice it or I don't like pay attention
don't
to
know,
it,
yeah.
but I just don't think. I think like there's more fighting and less thinking, like there's less pausing
Yeah.
during the fight.
Like the action
No?
is
Yeah.
for the action.
Yeah, like you can see like a good fight scene. And there's no like 3 seconds thinking in between every single like swing of the sword or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They definitely learn from that, like from VHS, because like this,
yeah.
because a lot of people made fun of that kind of stuff. Like
Yeah,
literally,
exactly.
like, you know,
it
every
was
time.
definitely like as anime became more like mainstream, like people could see the popularity and like I don't know, this is just like
It
an
got
opinion.
better.
It's like off the dome. I have no idea, but like it's probably that like the anime adaptations had more creative freedom to like translate it over to like anime, to
Yeah.
moving
Yeah.
picture.
yeah.
But back in the day, it was probably just like just
They
do it.
took
Just
down
get it.
everything.
Anime, like you need to like copy paste it into anime. Like it needs to be faithful.
Hunter x Hunter, good
But
example.
Yeah, I feel like nowadays people have learned they're like, oh yeah, we need to give them a little bit more creative freedom, and like people will like it more.
Yeah, exactly. But sort of where I like sort of, I guess, I like manga to anime adaptation for me is kind of like it could either be really good or really bad, and that's what I hate about it is the fact that like an adaptation is contingent on the studio
On-
developing it.
Yeah,
So like when you read a manga, right, you're able to see what the author intended, you know, for you to see and you know, convey like what emotions you're supposed to feel, etc.
Yeah.
I guess I guess an example of this is One Punch Man season 2. Like how did they get from season 1? You guys seen
I don't know.
season 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
How did they
not
get from the
good.
quality of season 1 to season 2? Like I hate the fact that it's contingent on the studio developing it, right? It
Yeah.
can either be bad or you know, good, right? And when you compare season 2 of One Punch Man to, you know, the chapters in like the manga, you're able to like instantly tell the difference, right? What is supposed to be conveyed, and yeah.
So what happened with One Punch Man? Was it like a different studio doing season 2 versus season 1?
Yeah, it was a different studio. Season 1 was extremely quality, right?
It was.
season
Yeah,
one was
it,
really
it,
good.
it
honestly.
was.
Like,
But then coming into season 2, it was a new studio. There were like several things wrong with season 2, even though like probably the well, one thing they got right was the comedic.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, like-
the comedic value.
yeah.
That was still there, which, you know, thankfully.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like a lot of aspects of season 2, like they kind of botched it, like in my opinion.
Yeah. Like season 1 definitely was like more focused on the fighting, like especially like, you know,
Quality.
to quality, you know, like definitely highlighting the power of One Punch Man.
Yeah.
You know, with his one punch, you know,
One
can
Punch
kill
Man.
everything. Yeah, and like, but then like at the same time, One Punch Man is a comedy. You know, it's
Yeah.
you know, it's not meant to be like, you know, full out fights and everything,
Mm.
because there's no fights. It's just one punch and boom, the enemy's dead. So yeah, so that's why like, I don't know if that's the reason why they changed studios, was so they could focus more on the comedy. But like, or it was due to budget reasons. I'm not too sure. I haven't done my research on it, but like, yeah, definitely though, like they should have kept the quality of the same
Yeah.
thing.
What was the
and
studio?
and include,
Bones, was it?
yeah, Bones was the studio they changed to, wasn't it?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I thought Bones was season 1, but I guess not.
I'm not too sure.
Anyway,
Well, like
yeah.
we'll research it and yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say, I think we all grew up watching anime and stuff. Like, is there any particular animes that stick out in your mind?
Bleach and Naruto.
Naruto.
That
Naruto.
No, I was
growing
gonna
up?
say. Let me finish my question, boys.
Yeah.
Is there any
Why'd you
particular
pause?
anime? Because I was looking at it didn't look like it was picking up.
Yeah, it, like
It's
I got
low for mine.
confused.
But is there any particular anime that sticks out in your mind that like you sort of adapted like a value system for, or like something you've learned something from that's like pretty valuable to your life?
Naruto. That's my ninja way.
Every rom-com. Every rom-com.
Is there anything that sticks out in your mind?
Like
Doesn't have to be like super big.
like a
just
benchmark.
No,
you
no,
used
just
to
like
grade other.
No, no,
like
no,
a
not
lesson
like
you
that,
learn from the anime
like-
that would like
apply. Yeah,
That would
apply to your
real
life.
like
Wow.
something you've learned from an anime that you found useful in your own life.
I don't really know if I've had that example, but I did grow up watching Bleach and Naruto. Naruto, like everyone was on Naruto. It was on like TV, right?
Cartoon Network.
It was on like, you know, when you woke up for school, like 6 or 7, it would be on.
Yeah, the English dub.
Toasted TV. Toasted TV. Anybody?
Hell yeah.
Pokemon.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, I watch Pokemon. I watch a lot of Pokemon.
But Bleach and Naruto are the ones that sort of, I guess resonate with me. Sort of like, I guess, sort of the way I think as well. A lot of like my creativity, like my thought process of like creativity, I think does derive from Bleach and Naruto.
Yeah.
And for that reason, it always holds a third spot in my top 3 list.
Damn.
Oh, Bleach and Naruto.
Bleach and Naruto.
Oh,
No way.
Like,
Yeah.
like,
Tied
I
for that.
can't.
Naruto and Naruto
They're tied.
Shippuden is.
Even though, man, I hate Naruto.
Everyone's on Naruto, man.
Like the
so-
anime
so
in general, or
mainstream.
like the main character?
like, just the series, like, just the series. I don't like Boruto, but like,
Yeah, a lot of
I
people
do
don't.
respect it.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
I watch Boruto, but it's mainly because like it's Naruto for me. It's just such a like a, it just has a special spot in my heart, and that's
Have
why
you
I
read
still
the
watch
latest chapter?
it. I'm not reading it. I'm actually watching it.
Oh
and
my
it's,
god!
and it's up to where.
Hey guys, just wanted to quickly interrupt the episode to notify you that there will be Boruto spoilers in the next 10 seconds. So if you do not want to hear it, please do skip ahead.
I'm not reading it. I'm actually watching it.
Oh
and
my
it's,
god.
And it's up to where you see Jiraiya.
What?
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 You know when
Boruto.
No.
Oh, like his the other guy.
Yeah,
the
no,
other-
it's not actually.
Yeah.
It's his. Someone made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
Should we cut that out?
Yeah, I know that's pretty
yeah.
big
Maybe we
spoiler.
just
That's
bleep
pretty-
it. But yeah.
I've never seen Naruto, so
It's still
good.
honestly, I still think it's pretty good. Besides, like, you gotta get past like episode like 80 though, because it's really boring at the start. It was hard to get through, but I got through it, and it's actually like it's like high. My expectations like are set here, and like Boruto is hitting here.
Oh, really?
It's actually like weird,
Half
like
decent.
half decent. Like, I don't know. Like, I was surprised that I was actually able to watch it and enjoy it after episode 70, of course. 'Cause yeah,
That's a long way.
That is very.
it is
long,
it
yeah.
is a long way, but
I started reading it and then I was like, I don't know, this isn't really going anywhere. It's kind of boring. So I
yeah.
just
But,
stopped.
if you're a true Naruto fan, you'll stick through it, and you realize it's not bad. I like the new generation of ninjas. They're fucking strong.
Shit.
So what did like Naruto teach you? You know, in that to incorporate into your lifestyle right now.
Like, honestly, to never go back on my word. Like, that's my ninja way.
that's your
Yeah.
ninja
That's
way.
my ninja
That's my
way.
ninja way.
That type of mentality. Yeah,
Yeah, you
that's
know.
what I learned.
Yeah, you know.
Yo, hold it up to it, man.
Yo, what?
Give us a taste.
Alright, bro. Relax.
Even though I asked the question, like, I don't really have anything to add to that.
What question?
Like, have you seen any
what
anime
did
that like
anime
adds
teach you,
value
right?
to your life?
Or like, what series has affected you a lot? What do you think? Is there
Off
one?
the top of my head,
Even if there was.
I don't know. I can't really say that.
There's none that you resonate with.
No, not really.
That you
There's
fuck
there's
with.
like there's one. No, there's definitely one
What
like
is
that
it?
stood out for a long time is Psycho Pass. And I don't think that the anime was received very well. And like it's not very popular anime either. But like
What is it?
I'm not going to explain the plot too much, but it was
What is the anime?
what do you mean?
Wait, are
Synopsis.
you talking
Psycho
about?
Pass.
Oh, I thought you were talking about.
No,
The
it was-
anime. Is that the anime?
Yeah, the anime is called Psycho
Oh,
Pass.
okay.
And like it was basically like I don't know, it was like a dystopian future where like a cop isn't able to judge someone's nature, like good or evil, based off their opinion. It was based off like a centralized system, like a centralized AI system. And like it was like I don't know, it opened my eyes to like there's no real like true good or evil. There's always black and white. There's always gray areas. And like the MC, he like goes through this journey of like finding out that like the main antagonist isn't what he actually originally thought it was.
Yeah.
I don't know. And there's like these underlying themes of like philosophy and stuff, which was like pretty interesting. But I don't know. It's always stuck with me.
True.
Oh no, I don't know.
What is it?
No, I was gonna say I really like Bunga Stray Dogs. It's just I really like Bunga Stray Dogs. I thought about it. And I was like, damn. I just realized like how good that anime was.
Is that your number one anime?
Nah, not
What
number one.
is? Like,
It's
did you even
pretty good.
answer?
No, I don't have
Yeah,
one.
you
Yeah.
answered.
I don't have one. I don't think I do.
Surely you did.
Come on.
No, because every anime has its flaws. I don't think I have like a real number one. Like
Okay,
where I can
what's
say
an
that I was-
anime that you could rewatch and enjoy?
Death Note.
Oh, okay.
Death Note.
Death Note.
I like Demon Slayer a lot.
Yeah, Demon Slayer is good,
I don't know.
especially the movie.
Yeah, Demon Slayer is really good.
Holy shit, yeah, Demon Slayer is my top, definitely.
Demon Slayer number one.
Not
No,
number
you
one,
say
but
One
in my
Piece.
top,
Top
in my
three?
top,
Top
in my
what?
top
Alright,
five.
give us
It's top
give
five.
us a top 3 list. Go.
Go. It's
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
like-
It's like my top two is like it's such a hard decision between like all the rom-coms I've seen, honestly, because I've seen a lot of rom-coms. I'm like I might put I know none of you've seen this, but Golden Time.
I've seen that.
You've
bro.
seen Golden
Yeah,
Time?
I've seen Golden
I've
Time.
rewatched it so many times, and I've
Yeah.
cried like a bitch so many times during that shit.
What
Honestly,
about Amagami SS? I think
Amagami
that was
SS.
one of your favorites.
that
You-
is
yeah.
honestly, I've seen that so many times as well. I don't know.
So is that your top three? Like
No,
One
like,
Piece.
It's just like it's just hard because
Uh.
it takes so much time to remember all of them. And I don't know, and like growing up just watching rom-coms and stuff. What lessons I've learned from that.
What have you learned?
What
Not
have
gonna
you
lie,
learned?
being single like most of my life. I
Let's get into
I'm
it,
I've
Jimmy.
really
No.
wanting to get a girlfriend, and watching these romances and stuff. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna learn from these guys. I'm gonna
Oh,
respect
no.
women
Oh,
and
Okay.
be the that's I don't know. It's just I found it so interesting, and not gonna lie, watching that anime has made me the type of person I am right now. A lot of people feel like that's fucking weird and stuff, but it's just
Hey, it is what it
it's
is.
just
but
it is what it is,
yeah.
and I'm telling you now, it's not successful. So guys, don't copy me.
Don't follow the rom-coms.
Yeah, don't follow rom-coms.
Don't
I
follow
mean,
that live, but
an important. Oh, I don't know if we should get into that.
What is
Say
it?
do it.
Oh no, that's too no.
Don't
That's,
that yourself.
no, no,
Just
no.
do it.
That topic's like.
Don't
too-
that
What's
your
the
vibe.
topic?
I was gonna say the rom-coms that Jimmy's seen is an important distinction to make between whether the author was male or female, right? So I don't know particularly. I'm not a very
Rom-com guy.
rom-com guy, but from what I've heard, female authors tend to write and appeal towards the female gaze, right? But then
shoujo
And
and
then,
stuff.
but then male authors.
but then
will
male
write
authors will write what they think females like, and then a lot of males will follow that and be like, it's not really what females want,
Mm.
and it's like a thing that's spread amongst our generation. I feel like pretty easily.
Can
And
you give us an example of what?
I don't know about anime specifically, but what I've heard is a lot of Jane Foster books are really really good at explaining what the female gaze is like. Because this is such a heavy topic to get into, but I feel like males are so focused on physical qualities, while females are I'm not a female obviously, so I can't really speak for it,
I like everybody.
but it's it's a totally different thing. The
Mm.
female gaze, it's just a masculine and feminine attraction.
True.
And I feel especially among young boys, it's really easy to get caught up in this toxic cycle of masculinity and seeing what they think females want, and
That's a whole nother
it's a
thing.
whole nother thing. It's not worth talking about today.
Nah,
Nah,
this
probably
is
not.
anime.
Yeah.
All right.
Anime
sure.
talk right now.
I do gotta ask you guys. It's a very important question. Who is
Already know it.
your
Oh
waifu?
my
Waifu,
God.
already
Your
know it's
all-time
coming.
waifu.
Important
Let me
question,
let me
man.
start off. My
Alright.
boys,
Ugh.
everyone knows I'm in love with Yuta. Oops, wrong side.
Yo.
Yuta Senpai from Sekano. I love her. My friends love her so. My friends know I love her. They got me this, and I struggle with it every night. Ain't no
Oh
shame.
God.
No
What's yours,
shame.
Nate?
I don't know. I don't have one.
Surely you do.
No, I really don't. I really
Surely
don't
you
have.
do. Surely there's one waifu out there that you really. All
I
right.
don't think I have. I really don't think I do.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. Dude.
What's wrong with you, man?
I
What's
don't
your
know.
waifu, Jimmy?
Okay, no. I'll predict that my waifu's gonna become Jolene Cujo.
Are you serious?
Yeah, for real. I don't even know what her character's like, but I can tell.
Who's that?
What's that from?
It's
Jojo.
Jojo.
Part
Oh
6,
my
Stone
God.
Ocean.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I've read it.
True.
I'm
That's-
predicting.
What about you, Jimmy? Who's
What's-
your
who's my
number
waifu?
one waifu?
I know who your waifu is, but I don't know her name.
Who's my waifu?
Harry?
She's that one girl you showed on the
Yeah, I did.
the other day.
Yeah, I did.
Ah,
Who is it?
Remember her, bitch.
Who is it?
I don't. Yeah, it is my waifu. It's Charlotte Dunois. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but yeah,
From?
she is from Infinite Stratos, which is pretty classic harem. Yeah. Nah, well, one of my favorite harems out there. I don't know. Her type of character is the pretending to be a guy, kind of at the start, and then
Oh,
you
you're
know,
into
then
that?
slowly fight. I don't know, like
That?
it's
Your Happy Pride Month, y'all.
like it's.
Shout out
It's-
to my boy.
I don't understand. I just have a thing
Shout
for
out to my
like
boy.
you know, like girls who have that like some like guy traits. Like I'm not. I don't know. I find it like hella cute. Like you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jimmy, does this reflect?
Yeah, is this
Outside of
indicative of
anime?
It
anything?
does not. It
No.
does. I mean.
I mean,
like.
I mean, we'll see. It's to be determined, right?
To be t-
Be honest with yourself, bro.
I am honest, honestly.
True.
No, but
Anthony, what's your waifu?
It's a hard one. I don't know.
It's not a hard one. If you
It-
if you truly have
Nezuko.
have and love a
yeah,
waifu,
there's no true waifu. man.
There is a
Nezuko?
true
No,
waifu.
not
There's no
Nezuko.
true
I
waifu.
There
don't-
is
I
a
don't
true
know,
waifu.
Like it used to be 02 from Darling and Franks
Yeah.
or Amelia from ReZero, but
damn, that's so.
That's so like
It's like-
mainstream. bro.
Yeah, mainstream.
no, I feel like Amelia.
Hey, there's
wasn't
nothing wrong with mainstream,
like,
but
come on, everyone like. what's her
Bro,
name?
Rem.
Everyone
Rem-
was into Rem. But
Rem was my
and
like
every
my
time
bias
I
in
told
freaking.
people about
so sad, man.
how the fact I liked Amelia over Ram, they were like, "What the fuck, bro? She was useless. She did nothing." And it was like, "Bro, that's not the point here."
That's
But
not the point, yeah.
I'm telling you now, if you see season 2,
shout out Jimmy.
mad glow up. I'm telling you
No,
right
shut
now.
up, Jimmy.
Who, Ram or Amelia?
Amelia.
Really?
really?
Oh, bro.
You didn't.
I haven't
alright.
seen season 2.
That's what I'm telling you right now. Like when
You're
you
the only
do
one who's
you
seen it.
you were like, thank God, like I picked her as my waifu. I'm telling you right now.
My
Like,
waifu?
I need to get back.
Asuna.
No, not Asuna. I think it would be it's not even her. I don't even remember the name. I don't know how it can be her.
What anime is it?
It's from Sword Art Online. It's
Asuna.
is her name Yuki?
just said
No,
not
it's
Asuna.
Yuki.
Is she the one with the pink hair? Is she,
Fairy,
is she
purple hair. Yuki.
purple hair?
Yeah,
Is it dark
Yuki.
purple?
Season 2 after Gun Game Online.
Oh, the
What's that?
The
What's
one
that
that
guild
beat
called?
Kratos?
What's that guild called?
Alicization.
she had like
No,
a red
no.
band, right?
Yeah, she had the and her move on her sword was Mother's Rosario.
Yeah.
She's probably like one of my favorite characters ever.
Wait,
like,
was she the one that like it's almost?
She was the one.
She's not.
Huh? Come on, she was the one that didn't have long left.
Yeah,
She
okay.
was my favorite. Like,
Really? Yeah, her
honestly,
character was pretty good, honestly.
Yeah, and she was so strong too. Oh,
Mm.
I don't know. Like, I never cried. I think I've always watched that over and over, and always cried over and over. Like,
Damn,
that one just has a I don't know.
soft spot for you.
I think she was like my first ever like waifu that I was ever into. It's not even a waifu to me. Like I never saw her, in that
What's her
waifu
name?
way. I think it's Yuki. Oh, Kono Yuki. Yeah, it's Yuki. Kono Yuki. I remember now. Yeah, but I didn't. She's not really a waifu to me, but she was just my favorite character ever. Like in any anime that I've ever seen. So yeah, I guess she's my waifu.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
Right.
I guess.
I reckon we should.
Have you guys seen Fire Squad?
Fire Force?
Fire Squad. Oh, Fire Force. Yeah.
Fire Force?
Force.
Oh my god, nah.
You like
I
Fire
don't even want to stop.
No,
Come on,
why
I
do
don't-
you- Some
Yeah,
people
that-
really
I'm
don't
going-
like Fire Force, man.
Fire
huh?
Force is pretty
Some
good.
people really don't like Fire Force.
I
don't know.
Yeah,
actually,
me.
I hated the
Lose
fact
up.
that they would always do that to Tamaki.
Hmm.
You know how like
Yeah.
she would legit just like anyone would just touch it like this,
And she was stripped.
and then her clothes would come up. I hated that so much. Like, I didn't get what
It's
they were
fan
going.
service,
That's
man.
that's her
It's
character.
not even
Token
fan
fan
service.
service.
Like, how is that like?
It's the male
I
gaze.
can
trait.
see
That's the
how
male
it's fan
gaze,
service
bro.
for some people, but I just don't like why would they would like do that to a character like she really I feel like she's so useless. And when her only point in that anime is to provide fan service, which
Yeah.
is not
Yeah,
like
it was like a potential love interest for
Isn't she though?
the main
The
guy
love
as well.
interest for the main
is
character.
she, I actually haven't seen
It's-
season
yeah,
2. I'm
it's
actually
sort of
rewatching
not
season
really,
1 right
not really,
now.
actually.
You reckon the nun?
No, because I read it. No, I read it. She's not really.
Oh,
a love
fuck.
interest.
I really was going for one fun.
I thought she would be in love interest.
Yeah. I mean, like I think they
But-
dabbled on it a little bit, but it ended up being
What about
the nun a little
the
more.
sister?
It was the
or
nun. It was the sister. It was the sister.
The Princess Hibana?
older sister.
Oh
yeah.
my
Oh
god.
no, she's so good.
No, none of that.
No, I don't know. I totally forgot about them.
How could you forget?
I just like blank. My mind goes blank. I forget
I'll be
about animes.
Gravel.
I've never seen Fire Force.
Waffle's
You
great.
Well, I
made an
mean-
AV on
I
it.
read it first
You
before.
should-
Yeah, I did, but I don't like it anymore.
Why?
I don't know. It just didn't really. I
There's
just
like
didn't
some
get
there's
along
some
with it.
interesting like plot points that unravel as you go along.
I really
but
like
it's like
Fire Force.
overall it's alright. No, I like Fire Force because like the characters are pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's alright.
I like Maki.
So no, I like them. I
like
think it's
Maki.
the fifth division.
Yeah.
The mightiest fire soldier. Yo, how cool was he? Do you remember him?
No, which one?
The broom
Oh, the bubble
Yeah,
guy.
the broom guy,
The
and,
broom
and he
guy.
had like the one of his eyes was a circle and the other one was a
Oh
cross.
no!
Yo, he was
He's so cool.
sick.
He's like one of like the coolest anime characters I've ever seen, dude. He's like, he's
He's a
so,
real
like,
laid back
Yeah.
captain,
super cool,
and
dude.
he was just like,
So- he's like
just
so powerful
second
too.
and third generation fire soldier. And he was just so strong and so cool.
Oh fuck.
You guys seen
Super
Jujutsu?
cool. No one.
What's Jujutsu no Kaisen? Oh no, I
Jujutsu
haven't
Kaisen,
seen
bro.
it before. Nah.
You haven't? No, you have.
Best friend? Nah, I've never seen him in my life.
Nah, like 'cause
Todo?
Like, 'cause,
Nah,
like,
I've never
what,
seen him in my life.
what they're talking about the like the fifth division captain, about how like the captain is like this super chill laid back guy. I feel like a lot of animes always incorporate.
Yeah, have
This-
that guy.
this-
that guy.
Always have that guy.
Yeah,
and,
for
and,
sure.
And and like for Jujutsu, it's Gojo Satoru. He's the
Is he the main
he-
character?
no, he's not. But he's the OP guy. He's the chill laid back guy. He's the guy that has a mask. He kind of looks like, well, people compare him to
Kakashi.
Kakashi a lot for some reason.
Yeah, like
He's really cool
they,
though.
they compare like literally the whole team to like Team 7 from
Oh,
Naruto.
the Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
The team really.
Yeah, like you know,
there's, like,
the main characters
Sakura-
like Naruto, there's a Sakura,
Sakura, Naruto,
there's a
Sasuke.
Sasuke, and there's a Kakashi. Yeah,
Kakashi.
yeah. Always when people compare that, like
It's a good series though. like
Yeah, it
like I
is.
watched anime and then I immediately went to the manga, and the manga is so good. I
Dude,
cannot wait
yeah.
for the movie.
I mean, yeah.
Have you even read it?
No, I haven't read it, but like
You should.
Camilla was telling me about it. She's like, "Oh, dude, it's really, really good."
What,
You
has
should-
she read the
you should
manga?
Yeah, she was like reading it. She's like, "You need to read the manga."
Yeah,
was
you,
like,
you do.
I need to. I should probably hop on that.
Is it a long
You've been watching-
series?
I don't
Huh?
know.
No, there's only like 150 chapters right now, I think, and season 1, 24 episodes. It's really good.
What is it? It's like an action.
Yeah, it's a shonen.
Yeah.
So like Jimmy said, it's like
Yeah, it's
really,
like a typical show.
really simple. Like yeah,
But, like,
it's a typical shonen.
Yeah, shonens always
I
have
think I
like
watched it.
central themes that
Yeah.
they have to stick to.
Shonens are always mostly, for the most part, like cookie cutter. I think.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. They need to be, like, to appeal to the majority. And, I don't know. What else?
Favorite anime movie.
fuck, that's a hard one.
That's a really hard one.
Oh.
Right, like I don't know which one I like better. Your Name
Or
or
Weathering.
or Weathering with You.
Okay.
Nah,
Out of the two, Weathering with You, so
I haven't
much
seen
better.
Weathering with You still.
fuck.
haven't
It's
even
on Netflix right now. Watch
You look
it.
like an imposter as well. Don't
Hey,
you?
yo,
Yeah.
chill.
This man's sus.
Boston's right there.
Yeah, Weathering with You. I don't know. I like the image and like this everything about Weathering with You is so nice.
Yeah,
But Weathering with You, I think I like the story better.
yeah,
Uh,
definitely.
But like other than those two, like they're pretty mainstream. What other anime movies have you
So
seen?
there's Fireworks,
Yeah,
Oh,
it's pretty
yeah.
good.
which we seen together.
We all seen
Oh,
that.
it's pretty good. It's
I
like
honestly
super
don't
confusing.
think I
though.
have a favorite movie anime. I have one I really like, which is probably like Fireworks, Mugen Train, Demon
Mugen
Slayer.
Mugen
like-
Train
but like-
Demon Slayer.
I mean, I like Your Name. I like Weathering with You. I like Eating Your Pancreas.
I haven't
that
seen that
good?
one yet.
It looks really
I
good.
didn't-
But
I don't
wouldn't
think-
consider any of them my favorite.
I don't think eating a pancreas is good.
I wouldn't
It
consider
looked
any of them my
really good.
I
favorite.
found it really sad.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, it
didn't
is
feel
pretty
it. I
sad.
didn't feel
Really?
that.
Yeah.
No, you're missing the top one.
What?
What is it?
Silent Voice.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right,
yeah,
Silent
yeah.
Voice.
I
Like
haven't
that.
seen that yet either.
I haven't seen it either.
Holy shit!
I thought you
You,
would've seen it.
like,
No,
They're
I
all
haven't.
good, but
have you seen Silent Voice?
yeah,
Like the quality for that was so good, and like
yeah.
it really like like greatly displayed like how hard is it being disabled
Yeah.
and how like growing up being with
Wait, the music.
you're
man. I'm
disabled,
gonna
you
search
know.
up. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I don't know. Like for me, I'm not a big slice of life / rom-com / fluff guy.
Fluff.
Like,
Fluff.
What's
that's
fluff?
fluff is like anything in that category, right? Like slice of life, romance, rom-com.
The less serious variety. What are you looking
I don't really.
You know,
This
fuck
is-
with that
That's
shit.
that's just not my category.
No, yeah, understandable though. That,
Although I am reading Kaguya. That's such a good series.
Kaguya,
And what's
Yeah.
Love Wars.
It's so funny.
What's it What's it like? What's the series like? No, we're like trying to find. What's the series?
No, I was trying to find something, but it's really hard to find the anime. I know the main character's name, but it's Black. His name is Black, and I just can't search up Black anime character to find his name, to find the anime, because the anime movie.
What is
But
it?
it's like a.
What is it? Yeah.
It's not mainstream at all. None of you, I don't think any of you have ever heard of it. It's like it's I think you'll like it. It's about these two young boys, and they're off on the streets, right? Like they're like homeless, and they're just like killing, robbing, and stealing and shit. And like the eldest brother, his name is Black. He's like 9 years old, and the other guy is like 7, and he's just like, he's mentally fucked up. Like he will like go around like just killing people, like gangs and shit. Like he's like so mentally fucked. Like once the police found out of the two kids, like they had to separate him and the older brother because he was just like mentally not healthy for the younger brother. Like yeah, but
Yeah.
it was such a good anime. It's such a good movie, but I can't.
Was it a
find
movie or was it a series?
It was a movie. It's a movie, and it's like, its animation style was so unique as well. It's like, it really looks budget, but that budget aesthetic looks so good. Like, it's
Damn.
not like high quality, like high production value, like Your Name, whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Those were another level, but
What are you reading, Jimmy?
Is it this one?
No.
oh shit. Is it? I don't know.
Anyway, good time to end it. Good time to cut it off.
Yeah.
Anything you guys want to add on? Talk about?
Any ending notes?
If
I
I
reckon
find,
next episode, honestly.
if I find the anime, oh sorry.
Nah.
Nah,
it's
go
good.
on. No.
Nah,
No.
that was it.
No,
That
no,
was
no,
it.
no, no, no,
That
no,
was
no,
the
no.
end. Like, I reckon next episodes will like evaluate more on like literally like manga and stuff. I was keen to get into manga tonight, but it's all good. Like not like we went through top manga, top anime and stuff like that, but we didn't go through top manga, which is something that more that I feel like we'll have more talk about because we're all like vivid manga readers as well, and definitely like your top anime list will be different to your top manga list. I reckon. You don't reckon?
Vinland Saga for sure.
Yeah. See that? See that?
Yeah,
All right.
we'll leave
Keep
it,
save
we'll
it.
leave
Save
that,
it.
we'll leave
We'll save
that.
it. I'm
All
saving
right.
it.
Yeah.
Save it for next time.
Laters.
Yeah.
All right.
Peace.
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 Jimmy, end the.
I'd end the video.
End the video.
All right.
I just
I think we're gonna try
wanna be.